Now this illustration deals with receptacle outlets for small appliance circuits in accordance with NEC 210.52B now. And notice that the kitchen, pantry, dining room, and breakfast room, the small appliance circuits are allowed to supply those outlets. Plus, you could even take the small appliance circuit as an electrician and supply a range if you wanted to. And the code has been updated and revised to say, no, if you wanted to take a 15 amp circuit or 20 and install it for just a range, you could do that. Excuse me, refrigerator, you could do that. Now notice in the pantry they have a receptacle. So that could be on the small appliance circuit. And all of the receptacles that you see in the dining room, breakfast room, kitchen, and pantry area that you see there can be supplied by the small appliance circuit. Now we have one receptacle on that island, but depending upon the size of that island now, you may have to have 3, maybe even 4 receptacles, depending on the length of it and the width of it and that kind of thing. For example, if you had an island that you see sitting there that was 4 by 8, 32 inches, where the first 9, well, I say it's a 4 by 9, or 4 by 8, excuse me, let's use that. 4 by 8, that's 36. If you go 4 by 9, that's going to be approximately maybe 32. But notice for the first 9 foot, you need a receptacle. For the next 2 foot, you need another receptacle. And any fraction or over that, you need another receptacle. So if you had exactly, say, 27 foot square foot area of island, you're going to need at least 3 receptacles when you start planning. So the one receptacle now located anywhere you want it is not in the code anymore. If it's a certain size counter island, yeah, you could have one receptacle installed there, as we will see. But there has been some change made. Now notice where you have that range or oven or whatever you may have, then if you had a cooktop, behind it you don't have to have a receptacle, even though you may have a lot of space back there, like in the, say in the corner where you might have it. But notice anywhere on the countertop where the sink is, you would have a receptacle that would be located within 4 foot. And any space 12 inches or more, you would need a receptacle to be installed. And so what this illustration is trying to show, that the small appliance circuits could feed the kitchen, pantry, dining room, and breakfast room, along with the pantry. So this, basically, this figure 10-11 is showing receptacle outlets that the small appliance circuit would be eligible to supply in accordance with 210.52B